Right, guys and girls, Mick from Beanham Homebrew again. Hopefully this will be a quick one. Going to spin you around. Mash Tun, all finished. I went for a slightly different approach to what I was going to do. I put it on the last comment, I think it was for the HLT. Didn't know whether to bring the tap out the side and then obviously the false bottom to come through. I actually decided in the end, I drilled right in the bottom, put a tank deck seal in the bottom, come out, pipe, T-piece and tap and bits. I suppose could have done it the other way, and sometimes it can be notoriously slow, obviously when you're sparging, for it to go through the grains. So I just thought I'd do it this way. I don't know if I've seen any others like that on the internet or on YouTube. There's most probably hundreds and hundreds like that. So what I'll do, I'll give you a quick spin and let's see how we get on. In fact, I'll spin you on there because last time it didn't work out too well. So I'll get that out of the way. I'll spin you around. Hopefully we can see this together ish. Right, let's look from the front here. Right, there's the Mash Tun. Basically, as I said, I've sort of piped it up with that one at the minute because I'm going to do a test run on it. This basically is in the top, near the top, for whirl purling, and then that's the T-piece. So basically all I've done with the T-piece, I've used a piece of stainless, as you can see, going under there to an elbow and to the deck. So all I've done is, on these bulkhead fittings, you can get half nuts or the locking nuts. I've just basically TIG welded the locking nuts onto here. I haven't polished this or anything. Let me see if I can spin you around so you can see. So I've basically TIG welded the nuts on there, one under there as well. Hopefully you can see it up under there. And I've added a T-piece going down to the tap, and then the tap going down the pipe, obviously all the way to the pump. We'll be changing them pumps, and then all I've done as well is I've put a PDI and a thermo weld in there. So this unscrews, this isn't tight, and this will be wired up just plain and simply, so when the water's coming back I could just keep an eye on the temperature, because I'm going to lose a little bit, I would have said, in these silicone hoses. And all I've done is I've just TIG welded some stainless steel tube nuts, put some Allen keys on there just so I can adjust it and get it level. Inside, as I said, you've got the going to put a piece of pipe on that and go around, and basically I've locked this piece of tube in there just onto a false bottom. So if I take the false bottom out, I'll show you that bit in a minute. And then also I've got a stainless steel colander that I've just thrown in the bottom there. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'll get that out. Sorry about this, one-handed. I don't know whether I'm going to use a sparge arm or not. As I say, I need to clean it. Now hopefully you can see, there is the deck, or tank deck drain. They use them on boats, but these ones, brew shop had them. So I thought, right, I'll give that a whirl, because like I said, it drops down. And then it obviously just goes through there, through the elbow, like I said, comes out the T-piece. Right, let me put you back up there. Oh, right, oh, sorry about that, guys. Right, so that's basically what I've done there for the Mash Tun. And as I said, it's just a normal standard that you do your salmon through, you know, to make salmon paste. You can get bigger ones, I'm just going to lie that in the bottom and see if it does anything. I might not need to use that because basically I've just put this on just to help me pull it in and out. What I've done, hopefully you might be able to see it there, look. There's two false bottoms there. So I've actually put two and twisted them slightly to make them offset. You can see it that way around as well. So instead of having all the holes, they're sort of slightly offset. So I'm hoping that's going to help as well. I know that goes straight through. I will blank the end. Obviously some of the liquor's most probably going to go up inside the tube. It is stainless. Everything on it's stainless. And as I say, I've just put that on there so I can put that in. Now, when I'm underletting, hopefully the grains on top are going to stop it from moving, but I might make a crossbar and put a fitting. I could use, this is a 316 stainless D-ring, M12. I could make that to screw in, use the rim, top of the rim to keep it tight. Now I did say that I was going to actually cut the other barrel, the top off, weld it on the bottom, put the handle through, but I felt that a bit of a waste really as a barrel, because then you ain't got no handles on it. So I chose to go that way. Use just some standard, again, the baking tray that I cut up. I've just put one of them inside and outside. You don't over tighten them, because if you over tighten them, basically they all screw out and they piddle out everywhere. That and PTFE tape. Now, I've wet tested it with cold. I haven't tested it yet with hot, so it might want nipping and it might not. But the tube as well, I might actually make a little D-shaped bracket just to hold it under there, because you can move it a bit. And whether when the wart's moving around it's going to judder, vibrate or anything, not sure. So that's where I've got to so far. Now whether I put another one on the top and use it for sparging, or I use that for sparging, or just some foil, I haven't really made my mind up fully yet, but that's basically what I'm going to use, and hopefully it'll be alright. So I'm not going to use a bazooka filter, anything like that. I'm going to use this and see how we get on for the Mash Tun. So I think that's, yeah, I think that is actually it. So that's all the 3 vessels done. I might do a short video with them all running with the new pumps. As I say, I've got a video coming out that most probably be before this with the chucker pumps, 230 volt. So yeah, get them all up and running. I haven't got an analog gauge in this like I have in the other two. As I say, hopefully with the gauge on there and the PDIs, we're gonna, and the probes, we're going to be able to obviously try and keep a lot smoother eye on the temperatures. So that's it, I think, for me, guys. Have a wicked weekend, whatever you're doing, home brewing, bottling, drinking, partying, whatever it is. So all the best, guys and girls, because like I said, there are girl home brewers out there, and we'll check in next week. Cheers.